Hi everyone. Hopefully everything's working properly. I haven't streamed to YouTube in forever, so I'm just gonna play Elite Smash for a few while I get used to everything that's going on YouTube. Hey Jeb, finally able to catch one of my streams since I'm... And hello May. Bonjour. Hopefully you guys will forgive me if I get a little distracted during a match. I'm not very good at playing and talking at the same time, so sometimes I'll have to pause a thought in order to not lose horribly. So Jeb, a big reason is because I have a considerably larger platform on YouTube than I do on Twitch. So I feel like I would just reach more people on YouTube. And that's really the biggest reason. It's kind of unfortunate me and this guy are kind of having a bad connection though. So, since most of you guys, I assume, aren't or don't watch me on Twitch, I'm fairly vocal on Twitch about my opinions regarding Sephiroth. I actually don't think Sephiroth is as good as a lot of people think he is. I think he's pretty similar to the Belmonts in the respect that he's just like one thing, a privilege that I seldom get to experience as Ganon is the ability to indiscriminately, as I put it, basically suffocate people with my taint, with Nair. And Sephiroth, he is so limited in how he can defend himself that it's really difficult for him to do much about Ganon just sort of mashing on him. He basically has Scintilla. That's it. So, Slam, I want to say your name is... I always want to say Psalmist, like biblical psalms, and I don't know if that's intentional, so I don't know how to refer to you. Is it Slamist? Peace Slamist, or is it Psalmist? So that was unfortunate. Also, hopefully, I'm so used to being able to stream, put music up on Twitch that I don't actually know how kindly YouTube will take to me playing things like Chrono Trigger music on stream. So hopefully my channel doesn't get like a strike against it. And also, I'm gonna see if I can. Hopefully, this connection problem wasn't me. I don't think it was, but. Just to be sure. I'm gonna take some precautions. But yeah, like I was saying, that it's very rare that I tend to stick to the theoretical side of the game because Smash, I don't have any particular passion for Smash, so to speak. Like I love Smash. But I like the theory of Smash because it's transferable to all fighting games. And that being said, I wouldn't consider myself a student of Smash specifically. Any of my knowledge in Smash is just incidental. So that being said, there are very few Smash-specific things that I'm willing to, or I guess very few Smash-specific hills that I'm willing to die on. But Sephiroth being like high mid tier and not high tier is one of those hills. Also, hey bro, I'm glad I have one of my regulars here. I feel less alone. But yeah, not to worry though. I'm still gonna be using Twitch too. I'm just gonna alternate between the two. Because obviously, as I was mentioning earlier, I just have such a, not a huge platform on YouTube, but significantly larger than Twitch. So I would like to be able to spend time with the YouTube community too. Nair, you're here too, dude. Good. I'm glad a few of my Twitch regulars are here. So Jeb, it's not even so much his poor frame data that makes me question his goodness, I guess. It's more the nature of his hitboxes. He does not have any big meaty hitboxes that he can protect himself with. You look at like Shulk. Shulk also has terrible frame data, but he's obviously top tier. But he has the ability to protect himself with things like Nair. Sephiroth doesn't. Sephiroth is just, he's so easy to mash on. And yes, Clink, I will be doing viewer battles shortly. I'm just doing a bit of warm-up and doing a bit of warm-up to get my down air, back air confirms. Nice and crispy. Yeah, these past few matches have been a little, like, the connection hasn't been great, so hopefully there's nothing weird going on my end. Because that's been going on for quite a while now, actually. I'm hoping my router isn't just giving out. But this is also, as I mentioned, a gambit, because here I am playing Chrono Trigger music, so it's entirely possible that YouTube, I would imagine YouTube actually is considerably more draconian about DMCAs and music stuff, so I'm actually, I'm probably taking a big risk playing this music on my channel. Ben, you're here. Hello, Ben. So yeah, it's like Sephiroth I definitely think will be good, but just the fact that he literally has nothing, like, it's just, I liken him to Belmonts. You know, obviously he's not like the Belmonts in a lot of respects, but the respects in which he is similar, are Doria. The respects in which he is similar are the facts that he really just can't protect himself with big meaty hitboxes. If he is not, he has preferred angles of attack, straight ahead, and that's basically it. If you're not straight in front of him, he really can't do anything. So he has to basically reset every time you're not directly in front of him. He has to reset or try to land on you with Nair. And while his ability to do that is very good, it's still the fact that he has these extremely preferential angles of attack. And that's just like with Belmonts. They have extremely preferential angles of attack. They are completely helpless against 45-degree jump-ins, for instance. Yeah, Rack, I agree, dude. If I Doriad someone, I would just say, "Oh yeah." And so Rack, basically, I'm just doing YouTube right now. I'm doing it periodically throughout the week, so I'll be alternating between Twitch and YouTube, just because I have a much bigger platform on YouTube than I do on Twitch, and I feel like it would just be wiser to spend a little time on YouTube as well as Twitch. And not to mention that it's really hard to compete at this time of day. It's very hard to compete on Twitch with other people. Like, you got Hungrybox, DeBuzz, and a few others, and it's like, I'm not relevant enough to compete with that. So, yeah, Beat. I am going to be doing an arena probably in like 30 minutes. I'm probably just going to do like half an hour of warm-ups on Elite. And then I'll get a viewer battle, or a viewer arena open. And yeah, Jeb, so like up air is a good example of where Sephiroth can hit people. Like, for instance, Belmonts really struggle keeping their advantage state, because if someone's above them, you know, it's like catching flies with chopsticks. They have such thin, wispy hitboxes. Sephiroth's got this huge up air. But yeah, up air obviously is very slow, and it has a lot of landing lag. So you can... Yo, Saiyan, thank you for the sub, dude. That's weird. I gotta reverse my terminology here, because on Twitch a sub is very different than a sub on YouTube, at least as far as I know. Kasai, what's up, dude? Thank you very much. I'm glad you're I'm glad you like it. I'll have another one coming out here pretty soon. It's actually a sort of like, there was an old song I wrote for a cutscene, and it ended up going in the reject pile. But someone actually gave me a rather nice compliment on it, and that motivated me to want to work on it, and it basically transformed into something completely new. And I think it's going to turn out to be a really neat song, so I hope you'll like that one too if you end up hearing it. And hello, Gale. And no, Rack, my streams have definitely been quite random. Let me turn this volume down just a little bit, or maybe go to a less fractious song. So, no, my streams are definitely pretty random. For a while there, they were consistently at like 1 a.m., but now that I'm no longer on DGen hours. Kakarot, thank you, dude. Ooh, he caught me sleeping. I'm really lucky that I wasn't, like, over the edge on that one. Battlefield's a bad place to be against Mario, as Ganon. He can ladder the hell out of you, and it's not a good time. Oh god, I was so close to getting that forward smash. He tickled me with his up B. Oh, I messed up. I went the wrong way. Mario's just like, he's like a flea. He's like an annoying little mosquito. Okay, I'm lucky that didn't connect. Saving that whiz kick for... Thank you, Kasai. So I'm assuming you mean like you like play D&D and like listen to the tracks in the background while you're playing. That's actually really cool. Yeah, Zane. Mario's not like it's not the worst matchup Ganon can go up against, but it's definitely annoying. And especially for Ganon, I hate fighting Falco. That was the most bizarre parry I think I've ever seen. Thank you, Jeb. I mean, that's why I love playing Ganon, because it feels like everything has a purpose, you know? Yeah, that's always the annoying part, is finishing Mario off. Especially when they start to turtle a little bit. And thank you again, Kasai. I always... Oh, and Jeru's here too. And Rob. What's up, guys? And Hedum? Is that how that's pronounced? Hedum? Hello, Hedum. Or Zedum. I like how Streamlabs is forcing me to sign into my own chat to say something. That's weird. Yeah, right. That's actually a big reason why I'm starting to recommend. So a lot of people, if they have like sort of hit a plateau at like mid-level, I've gotten more into the habit of recommending that people actually use Ganon a little bit, because I actually attribute a lot of my early, I guess, success in Smash back in the Brawl days to picking Ganon up, because Ganon, when you are limited with a character like Ganon, you don't have all these superfluous options to think about. You're forced to use, you have to search to, like, you have to struggle to find an option that works, much less choose among tons of options that might potentially work, but you may not fully understand the purpose of, like with Young Link, you know, or Belmont's. Like Belmont's would be a terrible character to just pick up as starting out, because they have so much shit they can just throw out. It's you have to be really, really knowledgeable and purposeful about what you're doing, and it's hard to do that with a character as complex as Belmont's when you're just starting out. Nah, Drew, I'm actually more worried that YouTube's going to be more draconian about the DMCA stuff than Twitch is, but I'm just doing YouTube because I figure why not? You know? I have, you know, a decent-sized platform on YouTube, and... So, Vitor? Hopefully you don't mind, I'll just call you Hugo. So Hugo, I'll answer that in just a moment. That was a good retreat. I wasn't expecting him to know the air choke was coming. See a Kakarot. So Hugo, when it comes to keeping your cool, against characters that kind of excel at trying to bait you, you really, I don't think there's really just a trick I could just tell you about that would help. But one thing, because I mean that's something every Ganon struggles with to some degree, you know, as you climb up the ladder of Ganon greatness, so to speak, I guess you could say, you just get better at, I don't know, disciplining yourself. Look at it, look at the spammy runny playstyles, identify exactly what these characters are trying to do to bait you, and when you feel like you're being baited, like one, the first step is recognizing that indeed you are being specifically baited. You know, because usually people will expect Ganon, they'll run away from him, they'll expect whiz kick, and then Ganons will get impatient and they'll whiz kick the shield. So think of, instead of saying to yourself, like, you know, I gotta get this hit, think, okay, this person's trying to bait me into doing a specific move like whiz kick. But them baiting me to do that move leaves another opening. So for instance, this guy's trying to bait me a little bit. He's probably, you know, he's kind of hanging out mid-range here, kind of in my burst option range, probably trying to bait me into a whiz kick. So with that in mind, he's probably... actually, no, it's kind of the opposite in that case. He's trying to space in my mid-range. He's trying to get away from Flame Choke. So that leaves him open to Whiz Kick. But if he starts shielding a lot and starts going out of... Whoa, I made it back. Smash 4 Magnet Hands. So, sorry if this is confusing. As I mentioned earlier, I'm very bad at playing and articulating thoughts at the same time. Famously so. I'm gonna go for it. Hello, Angel. You know, it's funny you say that, Gale, because I love fighting Villager. And I find Villager is easiest to play patient against, just because I never feel like I'm too far behind to come back against Villager. So I tend to not get... Ew, you're right. That's a terrible tongue emoji. I was expecting a roll in. I don't know if Diddy Kong Racing is the right vibe right now. By the way, guys, I'm not actually sure if my voice commands... Oh, actually, never mind. I don't have my chat bot open, so they wouldn't work. I usually have neat little voice commands. So Hugo, the reason I do that is because basically it gives me invincibility, obviously, being on the ledge. So what some people will do is they'll just try to wait out the opponent's invincibility. They'll roll a bunch or something like that, or they'll just run away. Ganon is so strong at the ledge because of his low ledge hang that almost no character can hit him on the ledge without actually going off stage or heavily committing. So it's just a really easy way to wait out people's invincibility. And yeah, Gale, that's, I mean, so yeah, you've obviously figured out the villager flowchart. Throw Lloyd Rocket, and then force it to either shield or jump. And yeah, Christian, my Simon, my Simon is higher than my Ganon, mostly because, one, Simon is easier to win with online, and two, I frequently kind of goof off with my Ganon, which leads to me losing to, like, random people at times. Like, I'll try to, like, do a Warlock Punch only match or something, or, like, something like that. So I'll just, like... And I never do anything fun like that with Belmonts, I just... That was quite a read on the Shoryuken there. I love the massive butt hitbox on Nair. Thank you, Jeru. So Rob, Mega Man's down throw, as far as I know, just down and away works best. I mean, that's intuitively what I do. So we'll go ahead and start viewer battles here. I'll do like 2 more sets. So, Goose, give me just a sec, sir, and I will answer that. Um, no, Jiro, I don't think anyone has yet. Um, so... So, Goose, what I would say, yeah, Ben, so, there's gonna be a queue. Let me open up my chat bot here. It usually manages my queue. Without it, things tend to get a little messy, so hopefully I can get it running. So yeah, Goose, for keeping track of, you know, let me think about that question for a little bit. Because that's one of those questions that really kind of touches very close to like pure psychology, where it's like, it's requires like certain behaviors that you have to like performing certain like rituals before, like drawing a pentagram on the ground in front of your station where you're playing in tournament. No, like certain like pre-match rituals where you just remind yourself to look out for certain things, or I mean that's one method. There are several ways you could do it, or try to. And when I say it touches close to like the purely psychological aspect of the game, I mean that there are days where I feel like you will, depending on your mood, your level, your how well rested you are, how alert you are, things like that will all factor into how ultimately observant you are. That's what it boils down to, is how observant you are and how quickly you're able to shift mental gears. Mental gear. So, that being said, I would argue that a big portion, like what I personally do, is one, when I am going, I'm conscious of the character that I'm going up against. So I don't have just like a one-size-fits-all game plan for given characters unless I don't know the matchup. So, for instance, against Belmonts, I'm going to remind myself, okay, look out for these certain behaviors. Just remind myself of that. And also, it helps to play the matchup sufficiently to a point where you don't really even have to consciously remind yourself to look for these behaviors so much as just be adapt to them intuitively. And that takes, takes a while to convert that level of efficiency to muscle memory. But until you get to that point where these things just come intuitively, I would say just reminding yourself as you're going into a match against whatever character you're fighting, what behaviors they do that are useful for you. Like, as I mentioned in several videos before, for Ganon, those behaviors can be double jumping, they can be spot dodging, things like that. But against a character like Belmonts, the specific sequence the Belmonts throw their projectiles in is very important for Ganon to know, so I have to remind myself to look out for that specifically. So I think that just being explicit in when you have the time to dedicate conscious thought to that sort of stuff pre-match, explicitly remind yourself of the things you're trying to look out for, and I think that'll go a long way. So, yo, Kuro. Okay, so let's see if I can get my... Doesn't look like Streamlabs has a YouTube bot, so I won't be able to... I'll have to find a way to work the queue in a different way. Okay, so I'll just have to... So, once you start viewer battles, guys, hopefully you will forgive me if I misplay, or if I don't get the order of... If I don't get the order correct, because I'm going to be basically doing pen and paper, because my normal bot is not compatible with YouTube. It only works with Twitch. So I'm going to have to go ye old notepad route, just in order of the people that I see. So it looked like Jeru was one, and then Ben was another one. So Jeru and Ben will be the first two, so I'll write that down. So Gale, so I do play other fighting games. I played Street Fighter 4 competitively, and I played MK9 competitively. But it's really just the fact that I'm so integrated into the Smash community, and Smash is just my favorite fighting game. So those are really the two biggest factors, that I love the community, I'm well integrated into it, and it's at this point in my life, I have so many other things I'm trying to juggle, that trying to dedicate the requisite time I would need to get good at another fighting game would just be so far down on my list of priorities. Like with Smash, there was like a meme I saw earlier today on Twitter where it's just like, it's like the skill curve, where it's like, it's what's the arc called? It's just like this arc, basically, where it's like, it has, basically a total fighting game, neophyte on one end, who's like saying, like, oh, lol, I just hit buttons, and then it's like an effort peak, and then it like goes way up, and it's like at the top, it's like mid-level play, where it's like this try-hard, it's like, I gotta remember all my frame data, and then the effort arc goes back down, and to a top-level player, and it's just, lol, I just hit buttons. So that's sort of indicative of where I'm at with Smash, where it's basically, I've already gotten all the hard parts out of the way as far as like getting to a point, getting competitive in the game. So I don't really have to invest any more effort into the game. I just sort of play it now, Whereas it would take a lot of effort to get good at something like Street Fighter 5 or MK11. Palpa. So it depends. That's something. The amount of time you should take to, or the amount of time you should put towards practice mode before you take your break. I think that's something in the same way, like when you're exercising, you start to get burnt out, you start to feel like you're getting diminishing returns, I think that's the point where, I think there's a very palpable sort of mental fog that you come up against when you're just starting to mentally burn out. But generally speaking, as just a rule of thumb, I feel like practicing for more than like an hour or two, like once you pass the hour or 2 hour mark, that's when you really start getting very strongly diminished returns. Anything beyond that, I feel like, is just kind of brainless grinding. And thank you, Gail. So Logos, I watched some of it, and obviously Gungner's as impressive as always. I kind of want to do something like that soon here. The thing that I'm most curious about with Gungner, though, is he obviously is incredible, but I want to see him fight better players, because he only ever fights people on Elite Smash, and I never see anyone give him a hard time. And as good as Gungner is, it's still Ganon, and there's going to be someone who's going to give him a hard time. You know, so I want to see Gungner fight better players. But it's still extremely impressive that he was able to get to a 100-win streak. And yeah, hello Baxius. So yeah, there's a lot of and hello Nate. And yes, so as Swaz actually just mentioned, like I'm sure some of you guys saw my video on mental stamina, and I still experience it to this day with, I actually tried picking Sephiroth up. It turns out I don't like him very much, unfortunately, because I love FF7. But, and Mick, thank you, dude. I love you too. And I'm glad to hear that I haven't, at the very least, I haven't made things worse for you. But yeah, like Baxius said, or sorry, let me make sure I'm going in order of questions asked here, or things people said that I want to address. So as Swazi said, mental stamina, when I picked up Sephiroth, my stamina with that character drained so fast, and that's because I had to put so much effort into thinking about what I was doing. I had to struggle to basically do anything. It was like a fever dream, you know, like those dreams where it's like you're running, no matter how fast you run, you never get away, no matter how hard you punch. The person you punch in your dream never flinches. And it's sort of like that. And so the better you get with a character, which is to say, the better you get ultimately is almost nearly synonymous, sorry I'm burping a lot, is almost perfectly synonymous with how much conscious thought or lack thereof you have to put into playing. Like when I play Ganon, and actually the next video that's going to be coming out probably for the next few days, which actually regards 2 different kinds of adaptation. I was holding up 4 fingers, but 2 on each hand, so 2 kinds of adaptation, but that's neither here nor there currently. But point being that the better you get with a character, the less you should have to think with them. So let's see. Anyway, and like Baxius said, yeah, how you practice has a lot to do with it. You know, a lot of people think that practice is just going on to Elite Smash and grinding. I do not feel I've improved at all. Like, I've been streaming consistently for the past 2 months, and I've been playing, because of that, an awful lot of Elite Smash. I don't feel like I've improved a lick. For maybe a tiny bit, but that's because I haven't been focusing on areas of improvement. I've just been playing, and basically all that really does is it sort of shuffles around your habits. That's really all playing a shitload does, is it shuffles around your habits. And that, whether that can be called improvement, you know, is up for debate, but, so anyway. So yes, Hugo, we are doing viewer battles, so, let me go ahead and... So, does that mean, would you like to join, Hugo? And yes, Onyx, and I would love to fight you too, so I believe you would be 4th, yes, if Hugo does indeed... Or did Rob say he wanted to play? Okay, so I guess Rob would be 3rd, then Hugo possibly 4th if he wanted to play. So, and then... Okay, so we got 5 in the queue so far. And yeah, Iro, and Hawkins. So just so I don't miss Hawkins' question, and in the same vein as what Iro was just saying, I agree that Sephiroth is he's kind of gimmicky. I think that people are kind of overvaluing his ability to protect himself. I think that he's, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, the hill I'm going to die on, and I very rarely choose to die on a hill with regard to Smash specific things. Theoretical things, that's different. I'm very willing to pick a fight with people about theoretical topics. But when it comes to prognosticating about a character's tier list placement or something like that, that's why I never make tier lists. Because I feel like that's just not my, that's like not my wheelhouse. That's not something, I'm not a mechanical specialist when it comes to Smash. I understand Ganon, and that's about it. And Belmonts to a lesser degree. So, that being said, the hill I'm going to choose to die on with regard to something Smash specific is that I don't think that Sephiroth is really going to be high tier. I think he's going to be like maybe mid or like high mid tier, because like Iroh said, he becomes quickly very frustrating to play against or play as once people adapt to his gimmicks, because I feel like he struggles outside of a good grab game to hit people. He has preferential angles of attack, which is something that most characters do not have to worry about. Like, for instance, even though Shulk, like, people say his bad frame data is the problem, and I disagree. I don't think his bad frame data is all that big of a deal. I think the big deal is, just like with Belmont, when you basically have to spend 50% of the match running away so that you can, basically, to a place where you can pick a fight, that's not good. Thank you, Nair. So Palp, I think we could. I think you could make an educated guess, but it would be really hard to tell without offline results, because I feel that truly is the final determinant, is results. Because ultimately, what we're trying to do when we theorize is we're trying to think of how things are going to play out in reality. So there's obviously no substitute for that. Okay, Hugo. So I got you in the queue. And I got you as well, Rob. So, Awaken. And Joey. Awaken and Joey. So, I got you guys. You guys are in the queue. So, just so that the queue doesn't get too bloated, I'll probably cut it off with... Let's do, like, one more. We can fit one more in. And then... Yep, that's what I got too, Rob. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Jero. Yeah, I might take you up on that. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like... So, just so you guys know, alright. So, it looks like Christopher Nassif. So, I got you, Chris. So, okay. So, let's go ahead and we'll put the queue... I'll close the queue for now, just because that's already 8 people. That'll probably take a good while to get through. And yeah, Iroh, like, I look at stuff like, you have things like Octaslash. Like, Octaslash is really good. But, well, Octaslash is actually sort of a move where, like, the really big, the weakness, it technically doesn't have a weakness unless you use it like a monkey, you know, and try to, like, use it to read spot dodges or something, which I think is a horrible idea. Because I think its highest purpose is for reverse edge guarding, in which case it has basically no drawbacks. But yeah, I agree that a lot of his strengths just have big drawbacks. Like his Nair is really good for calling out jumps, but it's tiny. You know. Okay, guys. So let's. I'll go ahead and do one more match here on Elite. Then we'll go ahead and do the arena battles. And hey, Gar. So You know, dude, it's been so long since I've been able to, well, like, I still practice. The stuff that I know, I still practice, but for the past few years, I've had no one to practice with. So, all I've really been able to do is do bag work, basically. So, like, I've been keeping in shape and stuff, and keeping my chops fresh, but, you know, I wouldn't say I've learned anything new, or... And I think Lucario's actually pretty slept on. He's one of those characters where everyone's just like, that isn't to say I think he's amazing, but I think people don't give him enough credit to be certain. Oh, that was quite a read. Also, this is 2 stock? Bro. Oh, that's right, Jiro. I completely forgot that I repressed that memory. So, Jiro, yeah. So they'll be best of 5s. The viewer battles will be best of 5s. I like the Kraid theme, but I feel like maybe 3 minutes of the same looping 20 seconds is a bit much. That could just be me, though. Oh no, I tried to... Yeah, sneaky. Oh, that... Okay, that didn't hit. Oh wow, that went so high. I got punked. My ass got punked. Oh, and he one and done me. How charming. So yeah, I'm just doing this last one because that last one I got cheated out of a full set. Thank you, Brian. I've only been playing this game for a day, so I feel like I'm doing pretty okay for being fairly new at the game. Hello, child. What do people call you? Small? Small seems very indistinct. And I already call someone else Lord. That seems weird. Okay, I'll call you Small from now on. So, Joey, my favorite DLC? Probably Sephiroth. Like, he's the only one that I've even considered, remotely considered playing. Though, no, it's all good. Small. Well, like I know that like when people call you by the wrong name or by like the wrong abbreviation, it's like really weird. Like I really hate it when people call me Verma. Like, that feels super weird. Like, hey, Verma. Or, like, I've even gotten people call me Nubis sometimes. Or Anubis. Reducing the GSP? Oh, well, that was a nice little gimmick. Well, yeah, I mean, most people, I mean, with good reason, they assume that my name's like a portmanteau, or like a mashup of, Vermin and Anubis. And, of course, me saying that no doubt suggests that it is not. No, my preference, well, it's like, because Anubis is a cool concept, but it's like too cliche. It's like naming yourself Thor, you know, or like Satan or something, you know. It's like, it's too cliche, it's too obvious. I bet Steve players are a real hoot at parties. Yeah, Jeru, that's, hey, yeah, just call me noob. just as God intended. I do sincerely hope one of these days I'll find a Steve player that doesn't make me turn my brain off. Well, that was weird. And by turn my brain off, I just mean that, like, most Steve players just tend to do the same few things over and over and become very predictable. Stop shielding the cart. That's basically what it is. You get them into a corner, they cart out. Get them into a corner, cart out. Get them into a corner, cart out. Oh, okay. Obviously, I don't know how TNT works. Yeah, this is a big reason why my Ganon, like I was saying earlier, why my Ganon's a good bit behind my Belmonts. Another one and done. What is with these people? He had a Discord too. I should go harass him. Sorry guys, we'll start the queue soon. I just want to get a proper, like, set out of someone. The past two, I've won the first one, lost the second, and then they dipped. Ashton, is he a Steve player? And this is a North Carolinian, you say? You don't see too many good North Carolinian players. Okay, I give up. Everyone's just one and dunning me. So we'll just go ahead. We'll go ahead and start the viewer battles. Okay. Hey Jack, thank you, dude. I'm glad the videos helped you, dude. Okay, so
Step into the ring.
wait, Cola? I thought Cola was Georgia. Is he actually just South Carolina? Okay, so yeah, first up we got Jeru, aka Jeremy Sue. So there you go, Jeru. There's the info. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, South Carolina is basically Georgia, just it's North Georgia. It's the Southern Carolina and the Northern Georgia. And what is Georgia but North Florida? Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh god, no. No, not Sephiroth. I don't want to use Sephiroth.
Choose your fighter.
We'll ditto it out. Yeah, small. It's yeah, so basically the list actually is closed just because if I well, I might reopen it just because right now it's pretty full.
3, 2, 1.
But if it does reopen, I'll let you know. Oh, that was really close. Hello, Anua. So this is the first time I've streamed on YouTube for like forever, since like last year. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just right into it. Wait, really? Yeah, since last... okay, so... Jamie? So, Jamie, so we're doing, best of fives right now. I don't know who that is. But, I might have to kick him. And I've never had to kick anyone before, so I don't actually know. Yeah, Jero, sorry about that. That's... I kind of see why people were one and dunning me now, because... that was definitely pretty laggy, and I apologize for that, because I think that was me. Oh, so I guess Jamebius is someone in the chat. Okay. So yeah, hopefully it'll improve, Jero. Oh, James. Okay, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't really communicated exactly, or if a person wasn't already here when I said so, then it could be easy to assume that this is just an open arena. But this is a queue, running a queue right now. So apologies about that. Oh, no. You're good, Ben. You're not up for, like, another... Well, actually, no, you're next. Yeah. Mike, yeah, I'm a construction worker, how'd you know? I don't know if that means I'm built or I'm ugly. Probably both. Probably a bit of both. Abaca, thank you, dude. So Jeb, sorry, Hugo, you are currently 4th. And I have a what? So Jeb. I could probably work something out. I could probably work a reaction video out. I haven't actually seen the video because I haven't been on Discord in like 2 days, but... Oh yeah, Small. Yeah, I have a Discord. Oh no, Jero. Alright, good games, Jero. Sorry about the lag. Okay, Ben, you are up. Just let me know. Let me know you're still in the chat, Ben, and Sebastian, thank you, dude. That is an honor to hear. You are very welcome. Good games, Jeru. Hopefully next time we'll get the connection thing figured out. Thank you, James, and I'm sorry again that you weren't able to play. Next time I'll have to be more careful about specifying what exactly is going on, because I know that when I just have the information on screen and there's nothing specifying otherwise, it's very easy to assume, or is a very logical assumption that this is just an open arena, so thank you for understanding. It's full? Shouldn't be. So try coming in, Ben. It's you need a password, Ben. Stream delay's bad. Oh geez, that's what people on Twitch say, and I need to figure out what to do about that, because that's not good. Also, hi Alto. Ordinarily yes, but the queue's already full, so unfortunately on those grounds, I will have to say we might have to play another evening. Yeah, Verm Internet. Keck. Verm Internet. So Onyx, I think you are last, or no, you're not last. You're 5th. So Ben, password's on the screen. If you look at the top right, okay, you see it. Hello, scum. Yeah, it's my sleep schedule's fixed. I'm no longer on pure degen hours. And I'm also mixing it up between Twitch and YouTube. See ya, Gale. Yes, you are welcome, Onyx. Oh, it'll be nice to play you again, Ben. It's been a long time. Yeah, Small. I'm in an apartment. But this all can be traced back to when my cat knocked my router over like 2 weeks ago, or unplugged it rather. Oh, this is okay. Oh, this. So Ben, don't worry. This lag is, I think. Well, I mean, this might be both of us, but definitely part me. You know, Ben, I'm reminded of that one time in tournament. I can't remember who it was against, but I just remember that like you were about to make this tremendous comeback, and then you just like yoke yourself into oblivion with down air. It was so funny. So the guy I'm playing right now, the Warden, he's actually one of the guys from my old region in Oregon. We've played in person quite a bit. And there was one time in a tournament, like I was just describing, where he was like about to mount this incredible comeback, and just like, I don't know, got a little too excited and just like fast fell us down there. It was just like so anticlimactic. It was so anticlimactic and unceremonious. He's just like. After this, like, incredible comeback, just fucking blows himself up. Yeah, Jiro, it will be. As far as I know, Twitch does automatically record streams on my channel, or YouTube, or whatever platform I'm currently on. Oh, sorry, Ben. That was a lag spike that kind of screwed you over there. Katana Zero? I don't think I've ever played Katana Zero. Oh, it was against Kiwi. Whizdick. That's the Whizdick hitbox. What platform is it for? Small. Child Lord. Oh no, oh no. Oh wait, no, you don't have waft yet. Oh, the tip man actually worked for once. Yeah, no problem, Onyx. Small child horde. Okay, so I assume it's on Steam. Okay, good. So yeah, I'll check it out. That sounds cool. Oh no, Ben, you got pineappled. So also, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but the queue is unfortunately full at the moment. So we will probably have to play another night, sir. I apologize. Hello, Bad. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alto. And yeah, Hank. So, figured I'd give YouTube a go. But funnily enough, a lot of my viewership has been mostly just my Twitch regulars, so... Alright, good games, Ben. It's probably been a while since you've had a chance to play offline at all, huh, Ben? I mean, same goes for me, too. But... Okay, so Rob, you are up next, dude. Well, that makes me feel good, Hank. Because, yeah, I just, oh, sorry, Rob, it's on screen. I forgot to put it up. So, also, there's no queue for next time, so to speak. You just have to kind of catch me when I'm streaming, or early enough that the queue is still, small enough. Because right now, we still got another 6 people to go through. And, I'm going to try to be in bed by 9 p.m., so adding more people into the queue would... Well, I really hope that the plague passes soon, Ben, because, I mean, it was really nice seeing you guys up in LeGrand again, and I hope you guys get a chance to come down to a Boise tournament, again at some point. Because it's really nice when you guys come down. You guys are a very good bunch, and I really enjoy being around you guys, so. That's the one thing about LeGrand I miss. You guys. Oh, you are in. Okay, very good. All right. This song's a little too sad for Ganon Dittos. Yeah, church will work. That's fine. Where do you live, Hugo? I would assume, with a name like Hugo, you are probably in Latin America? Yeah, good games, Ben. My pleasure, dude. I'd love to play more with you. The only reason I can is just for obvious reasons, just obligations to the other folks. Oh man, all the way in Brazil, huh? Whoops! Oh no. Well, my Twitch notifications are still coming through. Well, thanks to Scary Fingers for following me on Twitch. That's okay, Ben. My internet's been acting really funky lately too, so it was bad timing. It's okay, Ben. You can say the games were poo-poo. Oh no, Rob! Oh, that was probably a lag spike that killed him, just like the whiz kick that killed me. Wait, what was you bad? Oh, oh, gotcha. Scary fingers. Okay. Yeah, so Twitch is the place that I usually stream on. And also, I think the internet. I'm not sure. Like I'm not. I don't actually know how Streamlabs. I don't know the technical details of streaming, so I don't know if it has something to do with YouTube just has like a different buffer size or something than Twitch, which is causing this lag. Because I mean, my internet has not been stellar the past week or so, but tonight's definitely been the worst it's been, and it also is the first night I've streamed on YouTube. So I don't know if there's a connection there. Nope, Onyx, you did not miss anything. So, Lufa, technically yes, but the queue is full right now. Ooh, what a parry. Well, good, Rob, because that makes me feel better, because, yeah, I'm a little self-conscious about how my connection is right now. I feel pretty bad about it. Like, I was not anticipating it would be this bad. I'd hoped that, like, everything would have sorted itself out, but I do need to investigate whether or not this is a YouTube thing. Like, streaming to YouTube just is more strenuous. I don't know if they force certain settings that Twitch doesn't, that makes it more, that burdens the bandwidth a little more. Nope. Oh god, spare me. No, Rob. Good games, Rob. We'll have to play more the next day or so, once I get my internet figured out. Because I feel bad kind of putting you through that. Okay. So, Hugo, you're up next. And then Onyx. So, Hugo, are you Vedent? Good evening. So we're just gonna wait a sec to see if Hugo's still around. So Hugo, is that you? Okay. So Vedent, I'm not sure who that is, but okay, so yeah, you obviously know. Well, thank you, Rob. That was a lot of fun. Your tag's guts? Okay. So here's the arena info. There you are. Hey, Dimitri, what's up, man? How are you? Alright, so we'll see how Brazil to Idaho feels. Not too. The up tilt. Yeah, now I know all you guys' Christian names. So, Damien, I'm just alternating occasionally now between YouTube and Twitch. I'm still going to be mostly on Twitch. But just for tonight, it's going to be YouTube. Well, not just for tonight, but... I'll probably stream like once or twice a week on YouTube. Depends on how things go. Too small. So no Twitch stream tonight, dude. Tomorrow night though. Tomorrow night. Like I was saying, I'm just kind of trying out YouTube tonight. Seeing how I like it. So far, it doesn't seem qualitatively different from Twitch really in any way.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, one of my songs is on now, isn't it, Ben? I just realized that. Oh, nice tag. Yeah, I'm gonna DMCA myself. I might just do that. Where you going there, Ganon? Okay, I was gonna say, even with rage, that shouldn't kill. Just complain to YouTube, be like, hey, this jerk. playing my music. Then I'll send him a message after and say, "It was me the whole time. It's the perfect crime." And not to mention, it's probably a good idea to put my stuff on, like, at the risk of that actually happening. I'm gonna play it safe here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, lovely. Yes, I do. Not on YouTube, but I'll be streaming more often on YouTube. But I stream on Twitch more often than here. Got a rough start to this one. Oh, I fast fell too quickly. Oh, okay, the waist kick's gonna do it. Yo, Doucette, what's up, man? So, Junior, the reason I decided, good games, Hugo. It is unfortunate that we are so far on not opposite ends of the earth, but we're definitely very far away. So, but still, good games. Hopefully one day we'll have a chance to play, I guess, a little bit more laglessly. So, Junior, the reason I decided to main Ganon, so this was back in the Brawl days, and Onyx, you are up, and then Awaken is up. So, I just sort of arbitrarily chose to main him back in the Brawl days, and I continued to main him for a variety. The reasons have changed with the years. The current reason is that I've invested so much time into him. I love the character, and I don't know. There's we can if you want, Onyx. We don't have to. I mean, you've got a Lucario icon, so I assume you'd want to use Lucario. No, it just so happens that it's been a lot of Ganon Dittos, because I've played a lot of Ganon mains tonight. Yeah, Hugo, I agree. In spite of the lag, that still was a lot of fun. But yeah, Onyx, I actually, I've played so many Ganon Dittos over the years that it's like I'm actually relieved when I get to play non-Ganon Dittos. So Alpha Crucius. So the queue currently is almost it's not currently very long, but once it is empty, I'll probably be going to bed. But we could definitely play some other time. Thank you, Jeru. Yeah, Alpha, I would be very glad to play you, dude. Just, hop in on a night. Oh, here. Sorry, Onyx, that was probably a lag spike that killed you. No, Matt, that's I don't think that's weird at all, dude. I think I feel the same way when I watch other Ganon players. Wow. Yeah, Rob. A lot of people have been telling me that Ganon is really good in it, and that's pretty hype. Phase it kills me. All my Twitch stuff is coming through to my YouTube.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh dear God! I killed. Oh wow, I was like right after the last active frame. Good games, Onyx. So, Alejandro, thank you, dude. I'm glad I'm invoking the Ganon spirit. Also, Morera, thank you. So, Onyx, let me think about it just for a sec, or let me finish this set, and I'll give you some pointers if I can think of any. I'm just terrible at articulating thoughts and playing at the same time. So Orange, the queue's unfortunately closed for the evening. Yeah, no problem, Orange. Sorry that it's closed. Yeah, Onyx, no problem. It was a pleasure playing you. Like I said, if you're able to stick around until the end of the set, I'll give you some more concrete, or I'll try to give you some concrete advice. Yeah, Matt, that's it used to be called Rock Croc, but it's now called tech checking. It's basically you can purposely wait for Ganon to hit you with his up B and then kill him for it. Hey, Cake. Or is it Kake? Kake seems, given the K's, it seems more likely. Oh, it is Cake? Okay. You know, that I really thought I was going to end up using Sephiroth, but I don't like how he plays all that much. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, I mean, he's not a disappointing character, it's just I'm a little disappointed that he isn't quite what I thought he was going to be. But I still might end up using him. I kind of feel like a lot of people are going to kind of fall off the bandwagon with him. Oh god, that was lucky. I'm sure that you got clipped by lag at least once or twice in that last match, but good games a week. You're one of the only Ganons I've ever played that actually does what I do. You just hang on the ledge and wait for people to up B you. A lot of other Ganons don't do that in the Ditto. They try to go for like edge guards and stuff like that, but she pee-peed in the bathtub? Yeah. So Cake, probably not too much longer. I still have to play Joey and Chris, who they're still in the chat, and once I'm done playing them, I'll probably be wrapping things up. So Joey and Chris, are you guys still in the chat? But yeah, Matt, to give you more insight into what I was talking about, and like I was just remarking on with Awake, Ganon's up B after he hits you against the stage, and if you tech it, it's very, very negative. He will, and I mean, I'm sure you saw in that last match a few times that if you tech it, you can hit Ganon off stage and usually take a stock for it. And so that's something people have been clamoring about forever. For Nintendo to fix, but our cries have fallen on deaf ears. Unfortunately, I don't think Ganon's going to get any significant changes, but I judging by the silence from Joey and Chris, I'll assume they just left. So, oh man, Alejandro. That actually reminds me. What's the short form of Alejandro in Spanish? Because I know we call Alexander Alex here, but I don't know if in Spanish you can just call people named Alejandro Alex. But so hair tips. Well, actually, just recently. So, oh, Chris, you're still here. Okay. So, so let's go ahead and. So Joey's not responding, so I'll just go ahead and put you in. So info is on the screen. Ah, thank you, Rod. Thank you, Felipe. So Ale. So is it Ali, or is it pronounced Ali or Ale? I would assume Ale because it's not Alejandro. Ale, okay, gotcha. Ale. I sound like an old person trying to, or like a teacher trying to pronounce a foreign kid's name. So sorry about that, but oh, Cake. Well, don't worry, dude. I will be. This will be a regular thing, so you'll have plenty of opportunities for us to play. So it's Ali. Alejandro. Okay, so Ali. Yeah, so yeah, that's easy. That's easier for my uncultured English-speaking tongue to say. Yeah, Ziggy, I feel you, dude. I really want something to be any follow-up out of Flame Choke, even if it's just jab, just anything. Anything such that Ganon can say, okay, I'm going to take the guaranteed damage or I'm going to go for the guess. Because too often, in too many cases, if you get a Flame Choke, if someone's really good, you can't go for big reads. So you basically can't get anything. Thank you, Cake. I look forward to playing you, dude. So, Ali, is that you? Or sorry, Chris. Here, just let me make sure this is Chris. So Zeno, the queue is unfortunately closed for the night. I'm gonna be wrapping the stream up after I finish this set here because I have to go to bed. But I will be streaming on YouTube pretty regularly from now on, so you will have plenty of opportunities to play. Okay, that is you. Very good. Oh, so by the way, Ellie, so with hair tips, I actually here after this set, I'll give you some. I actually recently got a haircut and now like my bangs are hanging in my face. Oh, that was dirty. You knew what I wanted. So, Cake, basically, ledge trumping is just very awkward in this game. It's like they went out of their way to make it as awkward as possible, to make the environmental collision boxes as sticky, so that you like couldn't get off ledge or couldn't get onto the edge of the stage. So basically, when you're standing at the ledge, you just do a quarter circle motion from, if you're facing right, you do a quarter circle motion from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and if you're facing left, from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, ledge jumping is just it's needlessly awkward in this game. You have to be like, and another thing too is be careful not to like fast fall. It's very tempting to like when you, if you're overzealous when you go from the 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock motion, it's very easy to fast fall, and if you do, you'll miss the ledge. See you, Jero. Wow, nice jump.
Nice try.
Don't worry, Cake. It's... Yeah, it's best of 5. Yep, best of 5. Good games, Chris. Okay, guys. Yep, I think I'm done for the night. I gotta go to bed. Sorry again for the lag, everyone. Hopefully I'll get my connection figured out soon. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, guys, it was nice talking to you all. I know that most of you guys already come to my Twitch streams anyway, but for those of you that don't, it was nice talking to you. So, I'll be doing this more often, so I'll see you guys hopefully before too long.